Welcome back to Artist on Record, your ultimate intimate conversation with your favorite artist. Who's back in the hot seat? It is Dokken. Dokken is back. Their latest album comes out October 27th. Heaven Comes Down. It's their first studio album since 2012. You could pre-order that right now in the description down below. In this clip, Dokken doesn't like the PC world we live in. Do you? Put your comments there. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Don on record.
You know, Don, you talk about lyrics and trying, people trying to, chase that old song and do what you did back then. And we live in such a PC world where you can't really write. You can't tell, comedians can't tell a joke the way it used to be. You can't write what you used to be as an artist, because lyrics, it comes from the heart. It all comes from here. Why can't, as an artist, you just can't just say how you feel without being crucified, I guess is what I'm saying. Do you feel like, when you're writing a song nowadays, that you have to be so careful writing your lyrics that it maybe hurts the song? It would have been a lot better.
Yes, I feel like the record. Yes, I feel like the music business and society as a whole has their foot on my neck. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Black lives matter, Hispanic lives matter, white people's lives matter. I'm done with being careful when I talk. You have to before you say something, you have to let me think about this, make sure I don't offend anybody. Well, how do you live your life like that? How? What the fuck happened?
I know.
And when I wrote this record, I'm like, well, I'm just going to make it easy. All the lyrics are going to be positive. I'm not going to get political. I've written many political songs in my life. But what happened? I remember the night that, God, I loved him so much. We used to hang out the Rainbow a lot together. He always wore the derby. The night he died, going to Vegas. Sam Kinison.
Sam Kinison. Oh, okay.
So Sam Kinison was playing at Universal Amphitheater, or the place at Disney.
Yeah. And
all the rock stars showed up because they were doing Wild Thing, right? And you had CeCe and DeVille and that ugly girl, what's her name? And she's passed away. Never mind, I take it back. She was married to David Coverdale.
Oh, it was
Shawnee Contain.
Tawny Contain.
She's passed away. Mm-hmm. And she was in the video Wild Thing, and we did a big thing, and every rock star on the planet was there. And I walked on stage and we all just went, Wild Thing. And if you think about Sam Kinison in his routine, where he lays on the stage and he says, I've died. And he's laying on the stage and he starts talking about God walks up and starts screwing him in the ass. I thought it was funny as shit. He's like, hi, God, I'm here. And then he's like, wait a minute, hold, stop. Oh my God, no, stop, no. I mean, it was hilarious.
And the funny part of it, he was a preacher.
And he was a preacher, but it was politically incorrect now. He'd never get away with that. Look at all the famous comedians.
Well, I have a close one that I'm close with, Andrew Dice Clay.
Jack and Jill went up the hill, both with $1.25. Jill came.
He got away with saying, Jack and Jill went up the hill. Yeah, you could not get away with that now.
You couldn't be that guy. And the comedy that I liked, that I grew up with, and I'm sure you the Don Rickles, the Red Fox, all that stuff. It's incredible. The best.
Richard Pryor?
Richard Pryor. Oh, Richard Pryor. Great.
I mean, he was so politically incorrect. I did respect him when he came back after he got burned up from smoking crack. Mm-hmm. And he said, I've used the N-word 1,000 times in my routine. And he told the audience, I will never say that word again. He always said the N-word in his routine. And he realized it's not proper. It's derogatory to African Americans, whatever you want to call them. Mm-hmm. And Richard Pryor said, I will never say that word again. You know, he had his revelation. But you got away with it back then. And Sam Kinison talking about God raping him. You know, I mean, I'd pee in my pants, laughing my ass off.
I know.
You can't do it now.
I think now you even get in trouble if you laughing at the joke. You know, somebody's looking. You know,
You're a racist. You're a bigot. I played last month in the Big E. I think it was Wisconsin. And we always fly in a day early. And I got to the casino and it said, Jay Leno tonight. And I went, wow, cool. What the hell's he doing here? It turned out they had an auction and they were auctioning off a car that was one of one. I had the luck to go out and watch his show. A couple thousand people. He did an hour and a half comedy routine. It was hilarious as shit. But Jay is PC.
you got to be very careful of everything you say.
And I don't like it because we have a constitution that says freedom of speech. You know, I mean, yes, you crossed the line.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you know, we shouldn't have Nazis in America, but they have a right. Nazis have a right to protest. The Nazis have to have a right to say we want to kill the Jews. It's wrong, but that is our constitution. And now that I'm getting old and I'm 70 and I'm like, it's the Constitution, but what happened to our society? You know, what the Hamas thing going on right now, we're talking. And I have my friends going, I hope they wipe them out.
Yeah.
And I said, hang on, there's 2.4 million Palestinians in Gaza. They're not all Hamas, maybe 100,000. And with comedians, I loved Sam. We were buddies. I can't tell you the stories about him and I because we did a lot of partying over at CeCe DeVille's house. It'd be CeCe DeVille up in his house in Hollywood Hills. I'm in Benedict. Sam would come over. And it was pretty wild.
It was pretty wild, huh? Well, CC,
It was pretty
I can
wild.
imagine. Was like a Beach Boy song? Was it like 20 girls to one guy type of thing party? What was this party?
Yeah, it was.
That was Mr. Don Dokken. His latest album, Heaven Comes Down. Links will be in the description if you want to pre-order now. And if you want to see this episode right now unedited, become a member right here on our YouTube channel for Artist on Record. In the meantime, make sure you put your comments down below and click on the box you see right here on your screen. As always, who loves you, baby? We do. We'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching.